Welcome to O's Corner with your host, ONYI.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to episode 4 of O's Corner. I am your host, ONYI, and I am swimming in so much gratitude for the privilege of curating and hosting this space and sharing this time with you. Today's episode is number 4 of 4 Cornerstone episodes supporting the foundation of O's Corner. It's the final one, y'all, before we hit the ground running in 2021. But I mean, really, we were already running the moment this podcast was launched. So we'll just continue doing what we're doing in the ways we will do it from here on out. And if anything needs to change, then we will make whatever change is necessary. So every fourth Friday will be a moment of peace and stillness, an opportunity to receive some form of collective healing work, whether it be sound healing, meditation, breath work, guided visualization, and so forth. And I'll go into a bit more about what I actually practice. But first, as always, let's take our moment to ground, to sit in a place of gratitude and acknowledgement. Welcoming and acknowledging our ancestors. Thank you for the lives you lived, for the choices you made, everything you did for you, first and foremost, that is assisting us, that paved the way for us, that is a reflection for us to make the choices that we prefer to make in the direction of our highest good. Thank you for your reflection. Thank you for everything that you were, everything that you are, because you are still here with us. Thank you. Thank you to the elements and elementals. Thank you to the directions. Thank you to the beings in the plant, mineral, and animal kingdoms. Thank you for your existence, for your reflections. Thank you to everything on earth, everything outside of earth. Thank you for this co-creation, this coexistence, this co-reflection. Thank you. So much gratitude for the ability to be here with all of you, to be part of the all that is, and to know that without us, the all that is wouldn't be all that is. So we are a part of this beautiful puzzle, this absolutely gorgeous and amazing puzzle. And we have so much gratitude for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May we be in our peace always. Ashe. So today is the first episode that is dedicated to peace, stillness, and healing. And for me, really, every day is a moment to heal, a moment to know our wholeness. To heal is to be whole. And it's really wonderful to take moments to dedicate time and energy to really focus on that, to create an opening for it. And I mean, there are so many different healing tools and modalities. But you want to know a secret? And it's not really a secret, but it's really something that we as human beings have forgotten and that we're not always taught. In fact, we're conditioned to think about everything else. We heal ourselves. Any tools or rituals or techniques, which Bashar calls permission slips, and we'll talk more about Bashar in another episode or more, they're all permission slips and they all work. You know, any idea that one works more than others, I would really question that. Because if you're drawn to it and you're excited about it as you consider your own process and your healing needs, then that thing will absolutely support you in some way, even if it's to point you in the direction of something else. Because ultimately, you do the healing. Our bodies are self-healing mechanisms. You know, we look at things like the placebo effect, and that tells us the power of our consciousness. You know, when we look at the conditions of people who are in a positive state throughout a specific experience versus those in a negative state, and we see the differences in the outcomes, that absolutely tells you, again, that we heal ourselves. We absolutely control and we determine every single experience that we have. And oftentimes what actually needs to heal is our perspective about a situation or a circumstance that we've attracted to ourselves. Even in the way that I phrase that has a lot of depth and can be a source of healing. When you say that you attracted something to yourself versus something happened to you, that's really powerful. It allows for a level of ownership and accountability that opens the doors to very deep healing. So I practice a few healing modalities or different types of spiritual work, including ritual and ceremony, intuitive readings or spiritual life coaching, sound healing, laying of hands, energy work, and so forth. And there will be other episodes where I go into greater detail about all of this work. And for today, I'll be guiding you through a bit of meditation as I give you a lovely dose of sound healing as well. And I definitely recommend that you be in a place where you can be still and get comfortable, where your focus is not on other things, especially operating any type of machinery, like driving a car. If you're listening to this while you're doing other things, perhaps come back to it during a moment when you are not occupied. That way you can definitely be open to receiving whatever there is for you to receive through this, which will definitely change every time you listen to it. And I really recommend that you revisit these episodes, like this specific healing episode. All O's Corner episodes, feel free to revisit because you'll get something different each time. But for this moment, I definitely recommend that you be in a place of stillness. And I think it's really cool and interesting, and perhaps even a bit of synchronicities involved, that this episode is the final Friday of the month, the final Friday of the year, the final cornerstone of O's Corner. The 4 keeps coming up. And when I look at the year 2020, 2 plus 2 is 4. And I'm a quasi numerologist. Maybe one day I'll really study it in depth, but I see numbers a lot. And numbers speak messages to me, whether I'm tapping into the mass consensus ideas about certain numbers or configurations of numbers. But again, when we think of 2020, which for many of us here in the West, again, that idea of the West, maybe in other places too, I'm not even sure to what degree this idea has infiltrated other people or other groups, this 2020 vision. Seeing things from a new perspective, new vision, or clearer vision. And looking at the number 4, there's this element of kind of balance. When I think of a square, and if you think of a square, and if 3 portions of the square are really strong, then it's a little out of balance. If only 2 sections are strong, it's out of balance. If 1 section's strong, it's just really, really out of balance. So there's an idea of balance in some ways that comes to me when I think about the number 4. When I look at 2020, just a visual of that sequence of numbers, 2020. There's a sense of balance as well. So when I think of new vision or clear vision, plus then the idea of balance, and there's so many other messages that the numbers 2 or the numbers 4 bring to us, but just let's stay with a thread of balance and new vision. To me, what is really speaking right now is that for this year and everything that has occurred collectively and individually, it has brought to our awareness all of the things and all of the ways in which we've been out of balance across many areas. I mean, everything from our treatment of Earth, our treatment of each other, our treatment of ourselves. We have been so out of balance. And something needed to happen on a massive level for us to stop, pay attention, and see where this imbalance has taken place and how it is affecting all of us. It's literally killing us. And it's all out in the open. At least a lot of it is, and much more will continue to be exposed, y'all. We're starting to see those things that we haven't seen, or those individuals who didn't see certain things, whereas other people did because they were living that stuff. We're starting to see more and more. And the big piece of it is peace, really. Peace. The recognition that we have not been at peace. Our imbalance has taken us away from our peace. Or perhaps our lack of peace has created imbalance. Which came first? So really the work, in my opinion, is to ground and stabilize in our peace. And to be still. To sit. To stop moving in some of the ways that we were moving that was just tied to our anxiety, tied to perfectionism, tied to the hustle, tied to capitalism, tied to a lot of isms, actually. So many isms that take us away from our natures. So many things that we have created. We created it all, y'all. We created it all. And again, that is where the ownership, accountability steps in. Owning that we've created this all collectively and that we can certainly uncreate it collectively and as individuals. Seeing how those different things play out in our lives and making a decision to go in a different direction. So we got to sit still and listen. Listen to ourselves, our true selves. Listen to our ancestors. Listen to our spirit guides. Listen to the elements. Listen to all of life around us, because it is pointing us in the direction of peace, of balance, of proper stillness, which then we can look at what proper motion is. But we gotta sit still and be at peace, come from our peace in all of it. So I invite you to ground right now in this moment. Ground. Place your feet firmly on the ground, touching the ground, that ultimate reminder of groundedness. Grounding, grounding, grounding. Ground in your breath. Breathe in and breathe out with peace. Breathe in and breathe out with peace. Breathe in and breathe out with peace. Peace in, peace out, peace throughout. As you breathe, that fresh air circulating all parts of your being, moving through, sweeping away what doesn't serve you, nourishing all cells within your being, all levels of you. And as you exhale, letting go of what no longer serves you. With peace, with ease, with gratitude, with appreciation. Continue breathing, grounded, grounded, grounded. If you are seated, have your spine upright. You can be standing. You can be moving around, walking. Have that spine upright if possible, to allow the energy to come up from the ground and come down from the sky, from the cosmos, and meeting in the center, activating your chakras, reminding you of that constant transformation, being at peace with that process of transformation and change, grounding in your peace. Grounding in your peace. Releasing anything that is contrary to your peace. Letting go of it. Detaching from it. Sending it off with gratitude. And recognizing that who you are right now requires something different. Requires lightness. To be in your peace. Being at peace with everything that has occurred. Doesn't mean that you preferred it. Just means that you're at peace with it. You're learning all there is to learn about what it came here to show you. And you return to your peace. making peace with everything that transitioned out, that was lost. But in some ways, created space for new experiences, new relationships, new ways of looking at things, new ways of relating with people. A lot of individuals left us this year. So we honor them, Ibae. We honor them. We send them love and peace. And we can sit in the knowledge that in the realm of the ancestors, there's actually ways that we can have an even stronger and deeper relationship with them. Being in gratitude for our relationship with them when they were here, and the ways we can relate to them in spirit. Grounding in our peace. Continue breathing. Continue breathing. Continue breathing. Be at peace. Be at ease. Surrender. Slowly make your way back. Bring your awareness back to your body. Breathing easefully, gently, peacefully, touching different parts of your body to aid in you bringing awareness back to your body. Continuing to be grounded in your breathing, centered, rooted, inhaling, exhaling, letting go, inhaling, filling up, exhaling, letting go, inhaling, filling up, exhaling, letting go. That constant giving and receiving, taking in, letting out, dropping what no longer serves you and goes in a direction that is opposite of your peace, letting go of it, just grounding, grounding, grounding in your peace. Really sit with the question, am I at peace? Am I at peace more often than not? In those times when I'm not at peace, what decisions am I making to take myself away from my peace? What decisions am I making? What beliefs am I attaching to that cause me to experience the emotions that I experience and then take the actions that I take to move away from my peace? In what ways do I need to make peace with what has occurred this year? Anything that has occurred, all levels of it. In what ways do I need to make peace? In what ways do I need to make peace with who I am? New vision, a clearer vision. What have I seen about myself, about others, about circumstances, about anything in my life that I need to make peace with? Sitting in gratitude for that new vision, for that clearer vision, being able to really see. Because when we are able to really see something, we can heal it if it needs healing. So being in gratitude about that and being at peace with what there is to be at peace with. Really making peace our friend, taking peace everywhere we go, breathing peace, speaking peace, taking in peace, letting out peace, being at peace in all moments, and being in stillness, honoring stillness, taking a step, taking a beat, finding those moments to be still so we can really tap in, listen, be open, receive, be still. Be at peace, be at ease, be still. Be at peace, be at ease, be still. Thank you. Thank you, thank you to the ancestors. Thank you, Egun. Thank you. Help us to remember our peace. Help us to learn from the peace that you had, that you were able to tap into at any given moment. Help us to really know that we have access to that. And if you lived lives that didn't embody peace, that contained anything but peace, then as we heal ourselves, as we become more grounded and rooted in ourselves and our truth and our power, then we heal you because we are doing something different to carve an existence and a life of peace. And we pave a way for our future generations, blood or water. We pave a way that is filled with peace so that they may know peace coming in and moving through in all ways. They know that peace is theirs and it is their birthright. Thank you to the directions. May we be at peace in all of the directions. No matter what direction we are facing, may we be at peace. No matter what direction in which we are moving, may we be at peace in moving in that direction. Thanking all the beings in the plant, mineral, and animal kingdoms. Thanking the elements and elementals. Thank you for the peace that you reflect in being what and who you truly are. Thank you to everything on earth, everything outside of earth. Thank you. May we be at peace with all of the reflections that create all of life and existence. And may we see our reflections in all of you and be at peace. Looking in your reflection, seeing ourselves in your reflections and being at peace. May we know that peace is ours to have at all times. May we be at peace. May we be at peace. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everything. Thank you to the all that is. Thank you that we are part of the all that is. And I am at such peace, knowing that I am a piece of the all that is. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of O's Corner. I am your host, ONYI, and I am at such peace and joy acting in this role with and for you. Thank you so much. May you be at peace. May you be at ease. May you enjoy the remainder of this powerful year. All years are powerful, and this year is no exception. May you enjoy the remainder of this year. May you be at peace with this year. May you step into the new year with peace. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You've been listening to O's Corner with your host, ONYI. Want to know more about ONYI? Log on to onyi.love. That's ONYI.love. Thanks for listening.